So this is the outside of the centre, and we are putting the steps in. There's this bit of a drop off the edge of the centre, as you can see. Now, this is going to make it safe. You won't see those stones once we've finished, which is a shame because that's quite pretty, isn't it? But yeah, they'll be reusing these rocks, filling in the gaps with lots of mix, lots of mortar. Yeah, there's a bit of rebar in there as well, supporting and securing everything. So that's pretty good. We had to do the bottom step bigger than the rest because of the drainage system that we've got. Yeah, it just turned out like that. And then upstairs we've got windows going in, and they're cutting more, drilling more at the moment. We can hear them working, so we're excited to get all the windows done. Out the front here we've got some palm trees that I transplanted from another area. Some came with a palm tree we bought, they had babies. And then on the floor here we've got grass. So this grass is a particular type of grass that just reproduces itself. It kind of spreads and reproduces using roots, not just seeds, but when it seeds it's pretty good as well. This area we've still got to do, but we've been filling in this gap because of the rain. It needs to give the rain some direction on which way to run. When it rains, it really rains here and it becomes a bit of a river. So the river, the idea is that instead of running down our entrance, it will eventually pass through that gap there in the trees, exactly down there. And there's actually like a bit of a pond down there, so that'll kind of wash out the pond a little bit. And if you go along to over this side of the centre, we've got a few other additional bits going on over here. And this is basically because we've got petrol machines and gas cans for cooking, and we needed a store area that's safe, where we can put flammable stuff that could catch fire or explode. So this is going to be a little storage room for that, which is exciting, to have somewhere safe to put everything. So we're working up here doing the upgrade for the water system, and we heard all this noise, and you might not be able to hear it, but it's ants. I don't know if you can see them, but they're everywhere. Even a scorpion came out of a hole and was escaping because there's so many ants. Can you see all those ants? I'm trying not to get too close so I don't get covered in ants. And you can hear them. I don't know whether that's their feet or their mouths biting, but the whole wall is covered in ants. It's really crazy. If I look at the floor, they're all over the floor, and look down there, there's thousands of them there, swarming. If I get too close, I'll end up going up my wellies, and they bite. These ants here, they're quite aggressive ants. Let's see if you can hear it. This whole side of the building is now pretty much finished. We've got a rainwater drainage there. That runs all the way down there. Grass is being transplanted, that'll spread. Cut that blade, and then around the corner we've got some people painting. Dan and Emma painting. How you doing, Dan? How you doing, Emma? We've got some girls painting as well. Are you painting as well? Wow, that's really great. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's amazing. Oh, that's really cool. Where did the cups come from? When did you get those? Wow, that's amazing. And then we've got wood down here. This is for shelving and for our little storeroom we're building. That's the roof things, the timber for the roof. Here we are with Jose Luis and John. We are hiding under there. Well, we're having a quick coffee, but here we're taking out our water pipes, and it's raining, so they've made a little tarpaulin on some wood against the wall there to keep working. But here we are changing something here. So this is a permanent thing we're changing. These are our water pipes, and they will still come out of the ground here like that, but there's going to be a little house here, like a shed, but you can see where the columns will go this end, and there's two a bit further down, and underneath this roof will be a proper cut-off system for all the connections that run down to the centre and run across the property. And so these pipes here that come here, we're going to be relocating those somewhere else and replacing them with a 3-inch pipe that'll connect to all of this. And it's gonna be properly done. So that's really exciting. So to finish it, there's a little bit of section of pipe that's underneath the road here. This is the road that we made that comes up the side of the property towards the water tanks. At the moment, further up, it's broken from all the storms. So we do need to get a tractor in to fix it, but we're taking all the pipes out first so that the tractor doesn't risk damaging any of these pipes, because we got somewhere to put these pipes. We need to use these. So today we are soldering. You might be able to see over there, we're putting these reinforcing C-sections across from the outside beam to the inside beam to basically reinforce this beam, which is connecting in with the window system up here. I'm up here. I'm not strapped in like our worker because I'm holding on to a very big beam, and so I'm on the scaffolding. I'm his helper today basically. But I've been cutting a lot of stuff, lifting a lot of stuff up and down the scaffolding. It tires you out going up and down scaffolding, it really does. So you can see how Henry is working, he's doing a fantastic job there. I can't fit in that area, and I'm not very good at welding. He's much better than me. But you can see the beautiful countryside behind us, such a beautiful view. And that's our little electrical centre and little kitchen with our oven down there. And yeah, it's something we didn't foresee. We had to do this before the windows can go in this area. We weren't aware of that. Yeah, so modifications when we're expecting something to be done and finished within a couple of weeks, and already it's taken like more than 4 weeks because of weather, because people not turning up for work, and because we've had to do some adaptations and finish certain areas where reinforcement was required before they could put stuff in. It's frustrating, but anyway, we're getting it done. Sun's going down. It's quite late in the day. I forgot to film a lot. I did a lot of work today, different things. We put a roof on a storage room that we've been building for combustible material stuff. So here we have to buy gas in cans. There's no such thing as a gas pipe that runs out here. Some places in the city they actually have gas on pipe, like you have in England. But most places, a lot of people are still using the big gas cans, like what you might go camping with, but like a big one. And so yeah, when they run out, we have to get them changed for a full one, and that's how life is here. So we're going to be storing gas in that storage room. We're going to store petrol. We're going to store diesel, oils, paints, dangerous stuff, keeping it nicely away from the kids here, and yeah, safe. So it's in a beautiful, cool area that's lots of shade. So I'll be showing you that storage room soon. We've been literally today putting a roof on it. It was a very quick build and very what we call brutal. But yeah, this is the centre behind me. It's really coming along. And take a little picture actually while I'm here. That's quite a nice shot. And then on the other side where I was walking, I don't know if you can see here, all of those, they're coffee plants. Yeah, things are taking shape. I always imagine, you know, we work really hard and sometimes it seems like it's taken a long time, slow progress. But in 10 years, what's this place going to be like? How many kids are going to be here? What will it have accomplished so far? So we're really looking forward to that. That's a pomelo tree, and there's another one there, pomelos. We've got palms. This is going to be the park area for the kids. Well, I'll put a swing there. We actually really like that swing there, so we're probably going to keep that. You can see the glass gone in there. That's really great. And if I walk down here, the lights are coming on now. So yeah, things are gradually taking shape. I'll try to take you around the centre
and show you that.
The storage room, which I put the roof on, is there. It's very dark now, so I don't know how it's going to look. You can't really see the roof because obviously I'm below it. But there you go. It would have been great if I had filmed when I was on top of the roof, putting the roof on with our worker Bonner. So this is our river. You can see how much it's dropped now from the last video. If you remember in the last video, we were trying to pull a truck out. We had a delivery of rocks. You can see the rocks there. It's almost like I made our own natural weir, but it's changed the course a little bit of the river. And yeah, it's lovely. There's loads of small rock you can see. It's gathered, and that makes our passing the river much better, much more secure. And the end goal is to drop a few more rocks in the river here, and then drop a whole load of rocks down here as well, and maybe wrap some in either some cages, some galvanized cages, or even sort of put some kind of barrier to stop the weather or storms in the future washing rocks away. It's amazing how easy erosion happens and how quick big rocks get moved. But that's just beautiful. So Annalie is going into another property. These are our local neighbours, and we normally try to go out in the rural areas once a week, and we were stuck with all the weather recently. We weren't able to go out and do it as often as we plan, but now we're back to normal, hopefully from this week onwards. And as well as giving out food, local truck going past, as well as giving out food parcels and sort of things like toilet paper and washing up liquid and stuff that people may not be able to afford here, also giving out kids Bibles, which is great. Not all the adults here can read, but the children normally can read. So this is us near the centre. It's a beautiful rural area, you can see. And yeah, we're going into a house here. Not going to film everything, but I'll just show you the kind of place. And there's somebody in a wheelchair in this house as well we're visiting. But just for respect, I'm not going to film the whole thing. We do know these people, and it's lovely. We've given them a few things in the past, but it's lovely to spend a bit more time with them this morning, hoping to give out Bibles to them as well today, kids Bibles, just in the boot. We've got some Bibles and resources there, and we've got food parcels here. These are really heavy, so if I cut it here and I try to hold it with my body, I'll probably drop it on the floor. It's so heavy. So normally I try to cut it here, and then I try to catch it as the whole thing falls.
Woo! Well done.
And then you let it just sort of rest on its side.
Wow.
Be careful you don't cut your arm off like that. As you do.
No, of course, yeah.
That's good.
That's one. Then
These
go
are
to the
mango
other.
trees. You're going to have more mangoes in the future. And banana plants, they only give you one harvest. So once they give them fruit, you just chop them down
Yeah.
and wait for another one.
And that's the end with you. Look at that. Wow. Bananas and plantain, huh?
Finally we're producing good ones.
Yeah.
Still need a bit of calcium in the soil. I'm getting there.